Hello, 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 and welcome to this evening's Grand Prix. Join us here as the drivers are just about to exit the lobby now and load onto the track. I'm joined today in the commentary booth by Craigie. This is PLR Season 3, Round 6 from Zandvoort. How are you doing, Craig? How are things? Hope you're keeping well.
We're doing all right. How are you doing?
Yeah, same old, same old. I tell you, it's one of keeps a nice shining day on a nice old dull Monday. Really, this commentary, you know. So how's the form anyway?
It's all good. So getting out of lockdown is probably important for everyone. That's about as much. But we're looking at Zandvoort today in northern Holland. This track was opened in 1948, and the fastest lap is still held by Alan Prost.
There's really good info there, Craig. Thank you very much indeed for that one. Looking forward to some more during the course of this. It looks like it might be a damp track there, Craig.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Out there. Looking very interesting. Yeah, so last year's pole, it was actually Hurricane who had that last year. So definitely be changing hands today. And last year, so he's not here to defend his crown for Zandvoort. So that's great news for everyone here on track.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're looking at one of the cars coming out now. So we'll just have a quick look and see what these track conditions are like. We're on board a Foxy.
Is it Foxy?
Yeah, Foxy. Okay, it's Foxy.
That's a Scottish. Yeah, so it's a Scottish guy. Raced with him in Tier 3 on Friday, I think it was. It was the first round.
Fantastic. I'll rely on you then to do a bit of the old translations with that one.
So, you know, these corners are actually named. It's very odd. So, turn 1 is called Tarzan.
I tell you.
And we've got a Marable as well. It's got Marable corner. Turn 9 is Marable.
Not to be confused with the tobacco.
No, well, you're just going through some of the corners here. So turn 1 is Tarzan Borach. So we'll just call it Tarzan because I can't see the last part. Turn 2 is Grilach. Turn 3 is also Grilach. Turn 4 is Hugin. Turn 5 is Hansag. Turn 6 is Robersnoverisk.
I like the sound of that, Stray. Yeah, these names, Craig, as you're pointing out there, one of the tracks that does have the names on the corners, which we always love to see in Formula 1, but we haven't been here for quite a long time. So probably have skipped a generation or two since the last time Formula 1 has raced on this track.
Especially, you got Renault corner, you got Vodafone corner.
I don't know what they'll be coming up with names with these days, but sure, look. We'll come up with we're looking forward to this year. We might find a Danny Rick corner somewhere along the line. They're going to have to do something today, Craig, with this track being so tight and narrow.
Yeah.
Opportunities for overtaking are slim and far between.
So Fox is coming in the last turn. So the last turn is called Aries. The fast right hand. This one coming up now. This is the start. Coming up to the start finish straight.
He was lucky he didn't outdo himself there. He looked very wide on the exit there, but a 111.8 for himself.
That's not a bad start, to be fair.
Not bad. It's definitely a banker lap anyway, especially this early in qualifying.
Edgy's just had a 109 behind him though.
Oh, there we go. He's not waiting around. I tell you that for nothing.
No, he's sticking his nib in there right away.
It looks like Pure Jackson is about to cross the line as well to post his time on a 109.5. So there we go, Craig.
So Pure Jackson, I had the pleasure of racing with him in Tier 3. Really fast. So I think he's going to fit in really well in Tier 1.
It's fantastic the way, you know, like we obviously try and steer clear from looks like the Ferrari has gone wide there, folksy. We try and steer clear of mid. What is he doing? Cutting across in front of the McLaren there as well. Sorry, he must be distracted.
Sorry.
He's doing a knock on or a Magnussen. He's looking at his wheel instead of looking where he's going. What was I saying there? I can't remember. Trying to toss lost me now. Anyway. Oh yeah, sorry, you got it out. There's a Red Bull into the wall. What is going on here? I don't have a clue.
Just jumping on the Quasar, he's on his fast lap just now. So this Quasar, it looks like he's odds on for this race. He's just a silent devil, this guy.
Yeah,
he holds the fastest TT time.
That's interesting. He does. So he's good with the car when on light fuel. Has the setup for light fuel, but with this track can burn up these front lefts as well in this track, Craig.
No, absolutely. It's just really tight corners as well.
Oh, stop the lights. That just trying to get the power down in some of these places is just ridiculous. Moving back onto my point I was saying earlier on, as Equator just runs wide there. We tend not to do many changes during the season. We try to avoid it as much as possible. But this championship and this league itself has grown so well and so much in the last year that, you know, there's sometimes that people are actually willing to drop down into a lower tier and to have that kind of balance out, because obviously we all want to be battling. We don't want to be near the back, you know what I mean? So it's pretty competitive out there, realistically, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just you want to be competitive, and you don't want it to be one-sided, and that's hence why we have the 3-tier system. So it makes all the tiers competitive. It's like no one really runs away with it.
It does indeed. That's the great thing about it now, in fairness. But as we're looking at, just noticing there, Craig, looking at an Optic here, changing his name there, PLR Optic. Fair play to him, you know, flying the flag for all of us, realistically. But the traffic's going to be a major issue today, Craig.
Yeah, I find it's already been an issue already. I think Judo Como is out of quality 1 by hitting the back of Optic.
Was that what happened? Because we seen him in the barrier at the hairpin chicane kind of area there.
Yeah, it looks like he's hit the back or sideswiped Optic, and he's went massively off and lost his wheel. So bye bye Judo Como. See you next week.
Lovely. see you in an hour. So, hopefully he gets more than a few corners done this time. Keep out of Optic's way. So yeah, we're actually starting our European side of the season now, Craig. A lot of these drivers now, they've bedded in, they settled themselves down with the cars and the people around them. Don't forget, it's also quite important to understand the people you're racing and what they can and can't do as well. You can leave them a little bit of an extra inch here, or as we look at it, Williams has stopped on the pit in a very dangerous area. He's back going there. Yeah, so that's pretty much what the guys need to look out for.
I think King Curbs is on a fast lap. He's coming up to the 80s corner.
Jump on board with him now.
King Curbs is shown from a fantastic pace since he's joined the PLR. It's eye-opening for a lot of people.
Let's see what he posts here. In the 5th on a 109.7. Not bad.
That's a great lap.
There's me saying not bad, and I'd be lucky if I got anywhere near 1.9 or 109.
I'll be walking home quite happy with 109, to be fair.
Yeah, too right. And that's in time trial.
That will literally drop the mic. I'm off. I'm like,
109. Beat that big smile on your face for the rest of the day. That's what it's all about.
So I'm jumping on with Equaz. He's on an outlap. He looks like he's about to just start, so we're going to go round with him.
Cool beans. We're jumping down onto him. He's down in 17th. Hasn't had the best of start to qualifying, but he's going to try and rectify it now, starting his lap, as you say, Craig.
So we're giving full beans down here, coming into Tarzan corner, swinging through. Oh!
Hanging on for dear life there.
Yeah. So Right at this past part, and this is like a proper NASCAR corner. This corner, the banking on it's incredible.
I'm looking forward to seeing the cars here again now, to be fair. This is a track that we haven't raced on, but it's in the game. But we will be here this year, hopefully, so...
Oh, here's hoping. I'd like to see the Verstappen, the orange hats out.
Ah, the fans will be fantastic. And Vietnam can stick it somewhere, you know, that's a... Although, we can't wait to see that track.
I'm looking forward for the new season. Saudi Arabia is a new track as well for this year. That'll be in the new game as well. It's just
do you know, I'm looking forward to right now. When Formula One says they're not political or either way around in here. But did you hear the news, Craig? Right, that the W Series, with the GP, with the Formula 2 and the Formula 3, they're separating the weekends. They're supporting Formula 1 this year, which has opened up a time slot for. Now, the W Series, the women's racing to come in, and they'll be taking up the slot maybe as the F3 would normally be doing on the Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings with the races. And that would be a really interesting opportunity, especially in a place like Saudi Arabia, where it isn't as common as most would like.
No, exactly. It just shows a lot more diversity in what racing has and what's done for everyone. Yeah,
and... we're keeping with the We Races 1. I believe they're changing that just a slightly different, but the same principle is being kept forward. The drivers and all are supporting the teams. Obviously, we do as well. And I believe Lewis is doing some sort of initiatives for younger generations there to get into engineering, to get them opportunities early on in their lives, so the career opportunities open up further down with the education as well. So great.
Exactly. I think he's doing a lot for racing. A lot of people don't like the guy because how he races and how he presents himself. But to be honest with you, he does really a lot for the charities and the younger crowd and incentives and whatnot. You can't just tip the hat to the guy.
Can't knock him at all for the great work that he does there, and all the drivers now, in fairness. You know, so.
What the deal is, I think him and Vettel are actually going into business together to do incentives and stuff. So that was a chat anyway. But
be interesting anyway to see how that develops. Don't forget, they're not just there for Formula 1. It's always great to follow drivers through the rest of their careers after Formula 1 as well. Some might go on to team running. Some might go on to punditry like Nico Rosberg, and some, as you say, might go into other developments out there and opportunities. So yeah, sure, that's what it's all about, I suppose. Back to the racing here, Craig. Coming up on 5 minutes to go. Just 5 minutes 40 seconds now. Six Mag still hasn't set a lap time. He is on a lap right now though, coming through the second last corner. Oh no,
I'm just saying him.
Way off the second last corner.
I got sat away. I think he's going for a second run because he was a bit sketchy. So yeah, he must be going for a second run now.
Well, we'll stick on board a 6 Mag here. Down into turn 1. Very easy to clip that curve at the inside. You don't want to do that. Good exit there. Swing the car through here. Sometimes it's best to keep the car settled through that section more than anything else. Slingshot then, as you say, Craig, earlier on. Use that angle on the side of the track to get that car off the corner. Up into this tricky right-hander, not quite flat. The rear end does like to slip out on that one.
So this corner is called Mirabo, and this corner is called Renault.
Mirabo and Renault. Okay, I'm gonna draw a little track here and start taking it my own way.
This corner is called Vodafone. He's on now, coming out of the straight. Then comes down the straight, down into the Audi S's.
So that's what this bit's here called. I didn't know what I was trying to call it earlier on. The Audi S's.
I want to call it something else after my car keeps spinning there, but never mind.
Exactly. Look at 6 Mag now through the last corner. We call it NASCAR turn 1. Across the line into 11th. Shouldn't be too bad, but yeah, it's close. It's close here with a short lap time there as well, Craig, by everyone. It just helps to compact the field even more than what we're used to.
Yeah, it's good. I think the T1's always going to be hard, but it's like Austria. It reminds you of Austria. It's such a hard track to get a big enough space to make sure you have a good run at it.
Coming down into these famous corners. What are they called again there, Craig?
Was that the famous corner? Where are we?
I don't know. I'm trying to draw the track out here myself.
It's coming onto the back straight now, so it's coming up to LDSs. So the corner he just came out was Vodafone. So the fast right hander coming out the brakes, like first braking zone. That's Maribor.
Right. Oh yeah, Maribor, Renault.
Then Renault. Then it's Vodafone as the left hander to go into the DRS straight before the LDSs.
Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna turn on the printer and get that during Q1 at the end. The scenes might be handier. I am not an artist. Not much of a commentator either, but sure, I do give it a go. Alright, so the six mags in the pit lane. A lot of people are going to be trying to get out now, sooner rather than later, to avoid that traffic. Who are we looking at then down there, Craig, in the danger zone?
So we're looking at Foxy Comet, Telmo, Sadistic King, General Owen, Doom Vista, TDK Man, and Alpha Sons. They're all in close times. That can change in an instant. Six Mags even probably in danger as well, to be fair.
Sadistic's coming into the pits. Folsky's just in the pits. Tilmo's just started a lap there, and then a lot of people out as well in the pits. Maybe they've run out of tyres at this stage.
Possibly.
Tilmo into the hairpin, locks up. He didn't get the greatest of runs out of there. He'll be just hemorrhaging time down the straight with that one. Coming down into into that corner you were saying. Then Renault. Oh, he's wide. He's wide. He saved it. He was trying hard. Don't bin it.
Oh, General Owen has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. He's disqualified from the session. Oh,
how did that even happen?
Oh no, I don't know. I don't know if he's actually crashed into the pit lane.
It just gets bad to worse for Owen, and he's actually here making a stand in. So, but what are you meant to do on that one? Tilmo under pressure now. What's he gonna do? He's the first guy on track. It looks like everyone else might have burned out their tyres, Craig.
Good, possibly.
Yeah.
I think Telmo's going to go for it again.
He has to. He's in 16th. He needs to knock out Sadistic. No one else then. Doomed and TKD man are safe, because Folksky, Sadistic are... Oh, Sadistic's actually on an outlap now as well, so he'll get a lap in, maybe. Oof. Anyway, TKD man into the hairpin, locks up again. Onto the back straight. Can he take Marlboro, Bear and Renault? Let's see. He's coming over the crest of the hill there. Swinging it into the right-hander. Keep the rear end under check. Nice.
Coming into Maribor now. There you go, the Maribor.
Whoops.
Then Renault, that's Renault corner now. Double right-hander.
Jesus. I should have played and done research.
Coming onto the back straight now, coming into the Audi S's. This is a tough braking point. Hit the curbs too hard and launch to the right. It's just nasty. I don't know if he's done enough. I think he's
had enough. I think that might be him. He's coming across the line anyway. Can he improve?
No.
No. That's it for himself. Did he? Did he get across the line?
I don't know. I
think he might have. Jesus, we should be paying more attention. Into the hairpin, locks up again for the third time in succession.
No, Sadistic's out on a lap as well, though.
Right. So we'll go on to Sadistic then for the moment. It's just in front of Tilmo. So this is really where the battle is at between Sadistic and Tilmo. Realistically speaking. And Doom Vista maybe on the back of it there as well. He could potentially, if everything goes against him, he could get knocked out too. Sadistic into that ODS, into that hard braking zone. Now onto the power into the second last corner. Important to get a sweeping line through here to set yourself up nicely for the last corner. Flat out. Roy Hander, NASCAR style, as you say, with the banking. Oh no.
Yep.
No, he's going to the line. Sadistic
he's
has
up.
moved himself.
Yeah, he's done up. Yeah, well done. So Tillmo must have crossed the line then, you're right.
Yeah, I think
He must have had a lot of fuel on.
Tillmo's out. He's on a 116, 117. So that's it. I think that's it, Craig. I think we got our answer. Tillmo was in 16th, Folsky in 7th, 17th, Judah Gomo in 18th, and General Owen down in 19th, disqualified. But that's who's been knocked out in Q1.
Yep, there's no surprise up the top. Paynes, Equaz, Jay Jackson. I knew about his pace, but yep, he's just shown it here. He's definitely in the right place. Optic, Assassin in 5th was a bit of a surprise, but there's only 2 tenths in it, really.
There's not much. And the guys, they're just going to be going hammer and tongs here today. As always with this PLR bunch, the tier 1 lads, you know, they don't give an inch. No one does really, but this is where you see the times and the real fast pace come out.
There you go. So Paynes, Equaz, Pure G Jackson, Optic, which is Specky, Assassin, Itchy, Alpha, Timber, King Curbs, Kinetti, Oliver, Six Mag, Sadistic, TDK Man, and last place is for Doom Vista to win it round quali 2.
So that was an interesting one, Craig, with Q1 there. Not
King Curbs has got a 5 grand penalty. I'm on it. He's hit somebody.
These boys, I don't understand it. Like, just give each other room. There's nothing worse than someone hitting you, though, isn't there not? Like, you're like, come on, I was doing the right thing, and then you hit me.
Yeah.
I'm criticising it now, and I'll probably end up hitting someone now myself. But sure, look, we'll come to that at a different time.
Well, there's the engines getting fired up. Who's going to be the first one to blow the whistle? It looks like a Williams. Both Williams coming out exactly at the same time. Oh, it's a Haas and a Williams.
No way, the last corner is called Ari Lyondike, is it?
Ari, aye.
Yeah, Ari Lyondike, that's cool. He was a kart racer, if I'm not mistaken.
So I'm just going to say Itchy and most of the boys are all wearing blue and white today, and representative of Itchy's father that has lost his life. Sad to hear that. We're all behind him, all at PLR.
Yeah, our condolences go out to yourself and your family due to this difficult time, guys. Prayers and all. So yeah, correct. These cars are coming out onto the track now. It's important for people to note out there on YouTube and Twitter that the fastest time these drivers set. The fastest. Craig, you explain.
So is this about the tyres?
Yes. Yeah,
so
the tyres.
Q2 is the fastest time you set on no set of tyres is the set of tyres you start the race on.
English well. Car fast.
Car fast,
yeah.
go.
Car, bang, first corner.
Car fast, turn 1, Tarzan. Crash, boom.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. George of the Jungle. Alright, so these guys are just starting their laps now. The few cars
I'm on with Itchy. I think there's a Williams in front of him, to be honest.
Let's jump on board at Itchy here. We'll have a look at the YouTube comments now in a minute, boys. And
I don't think my
girls
comments are working. It says I've got six comments, but I can't see them.
It's because you haven't logged in yet.
I have logged in. Meet.
So King Curbs is saying here he didn't hit anyone and he didn't get hit. And then The Monday is saying Lemony has stopped working.
But Lemony malfunction.
Yeah,
Too much
I need a
success.
charge me batteries.
So I'm currently recharging with a can of nice Amsterdam Heineken. So I'm drinking Dutch in Dutch.
You're an absolute legend. I've gone with the Guinness Clear myself this evening.
Guinness Clear? Was that water?
Yeah, no, the Guinness Clear, like, you know what I mean. And it was actually quite a late one for myself there, Craig. Last night I was up till 5:30 in the morning UK time and Ireland time because I was watching the Daytona 500.
Oh, were you? Was it good? I missed it.
Well, to be honest with you, it was a 7-hour rain delay. It was, yeah, that's what you need to know, really. It was a good race, but could have happened about 7 hours earlier, if I'm honest. Itchy in pole with a 191. But yeah, man, it was a good smack near the end. Joey Logano Brad Keselowski got wrecked by Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch was out, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was good though. He was alright. Like, you know, all the drivers walked away. It was good. It was a fiery wreck though. Fiery wreck indeed. Are we going to see a 108 here, Craig?
Oh, I think Q3 is going to be the shout for that, I think.
Yeah. These guys are trying it there on the softs.
So I think they're going for a soft setup on tyres today, by the way. I don't think this is a balanced setup. I think everyone's going full soft.
Right.
I think the key strategy here is soft hard if you're in the top 10, and if you're in back 10 it's hard soft to the finish.
Yeah. No, track position is very important on this track. There's not really a straight. There's like a half a straight down the main straight. You know what I mean? And then the rest of it's just corners.
But I think you hit the nail on the head about the point that that it's going to be high tire take because it's high speed hard corners as well. So it's going to put a lot of pressure on the left tire.
Would you sacrifice Q3 just to make sure you can get onto the mediums? Realistically speaking?
I don't know if you would start on the mediums, to be honest. I think it was if you're in the outside the top 10, I think you're going hard. It's just that high tide there is going to hurt you. The mediums, I don't think there's that much of a difference between the mediums and the softs.
Not much.
But what entire day? In other words, the life is not much different.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't even know this shirt. Jeez, I haven't been on the thing since last Wednesday myself.
Well, I'm just going on from what the last race was and going from the starting. And if I remember absolutely correctly, there was not even a 0.2 to a tenth between the medium and the soft.
I'll take that down in my notebook.
But the life is no different either, so you get a better grip with the softs. Obviously, and you get the same kind of length of life of the tire.
Wouldn't get any what do you call it, overheating though. We're looking at PLR Optic here down in 11th, warming us tires.
Come on, Specky. Come on, Specky.
Come on, Optic. You can do it. Down out of the back straight there now. So across the line to start his lap. Let's see how he gets on into braking zone turn 1. Nicely done. Light enough apex. That's kind of what you want in fairness. Hard in the power now. Again, Craig, keep the car stable through here. You can give up that half a tenth. You don't want to hit the wall basically.
Oh, wiggle.
Now, down this straight. That's not a straight.
Oh, he's wiggled again.
I think his connection.
He's glitching. He's glitching, yeah.
His connection's a bit. That's that Canadian connection for you. Anyway, you know, down into Marlboro, into Renault he goes. Yeah, yeehaw, buddy. Getting there. Right, can't remember this corner. I think that's a Vodafone. But then down into the Audi S now.
Nice and tidy through there.
That's what you want. Now into the second last corner that leads into Harry Luyendijk. He's going around Harry Luyendijk corner now. I just love saying that name. The DRS is open.
Such a long name.
Yeah,
Such a
no.
long name.
What's it? It's like Allmendinger. You know what I mean? AJ Allmendinger. You know, from the old NASCAR days. You know, it's just like it's just some names are just fun to say.
Just like they get it wrong, you call it a humdinger.
Humdinger. So there we go. Timber is into the pit lane as well. TKD man's on an outlap. So he's going around the last corner. Ari line corner. Craig, do you want to take this one?
Well, I've lost you. Who are we on, sorry?
Oh, sorry, TKD man. Yeah.
So coming into Tarzan corner, keep it nice and tight, and we're giving a fast exit out to the wide. Keeping it nice to the corner, don't cut, because it'll offset all the car coming into here. Don't know, that's a Hugen corner, I think it's called. Coming in the back straight. There is a name for this corner, but I can't remember it. Or this one. Then coming into Maribor. And into Renault corner, nice and tidy through here. Tight line, fast exit out. Yep, perfect on the racing line. Into Vodafone corner, keep it nice and tight. Fast exit out. And the power down to the straight, down to the Audi S's. It's really not a long lap at all at 1 minute 10.
You're always working around this track.
Yeah. No, somebody in the gravel trap there. You see that? It's a Red Bull.
I wasn't paying attention, if I'm honest. Oh, although we went onto the stream and I seen it on the stream. Nice. Just an update there, by the way, Craig. It's a wet start with light rain, so that's why that kind of answers our question about everyone running the soft.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough track in the rain. It's bad enough in the dry, to be fair. It's like, but you just want you getting what you miss about Vietnam and this track is it's untested, so Codemasters don't know the grip levels or anything for the track. No,
they don't, and especially with tracks with new tarmac. I think this got fresh tarmac on it as well. Fresh. Yeah, like Turkey got wrecked last year, but fair play to the guys. You know what I mean? It wasn't their fault that they hadn't used the track in about 10 years and then had to re-asphalt it like a few weeks before the Grand Prix. And then it pissed down. TKD man's invalidated. Sorry, Craig.
There you go.
No, I was just saying TKD man has invalidated there, so he's not going to be a happy camper. Coming back around, he should start another lap if he has enough fuel.
No, he's coming in. Statistics on an out lap right now. Timber's on a lap, bad. But look at that, the top 10, the top 11 are in the 109s.
Optic on a 192. He's genuine. Yeah, here I am about to say he's down in 6th. He's a bit early to be retiring, but a 109.2. You know, just about though, mind you, for Optic, but still, Lord knows I'd be claiming it. So yeah, no, that's pretty good. The guys behind there now need to gain at least 2.5 tenths to be anywhere near Optic's pace.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to do around a track like this. There's a McLaren doing donuts, but it looks like he's had a bit of a moment, in fairness to him. So that's Tumba. He'll be coming in for a new set of tyres, I'd say. Definitely. With 3 minutes left and 20 seconds. I know Timba's going for a lap, so anyway, that's that for him. So we might as well stick on board with himself because he is started his lap. He's one of the Audi cars on tracks, and he is in the McLaren, who has shown their new car today, Craig. It looks exactly like the one they had last year, livery wise, but I'm sure they have a few tricks up their sleeves with Lando Norris and Danny Rick in that car this year.
Yeah, I'll be interesting, and it's going to be a lot more even playing field because we're going through the changes on the car. It's all to do with the floor dynamics.
Timba's just invalidated, sorry. Yeah, they've cut a lot off the back of the floor there now to make it more, as you say, less of a kind of ground effect kind of going on. These teams are spending so much money.
But it's funny though, they've reduced the ground effect on Yeah, it seems that it's going to hurt the Mercedes a lot more than any other car, because they were saying that the Mercedes design to the back axle was quite unique, but they won't have that this year. They've lost a lot of the floorboard and lost a lot of the cutouts on the side of the wings as well now.
Forgive me for saying it. It is Mercedes. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna lose too much sleep over that one.
No, it's definitely not.
But at the same time, that's the way it is. Who's on a lap here? Six Mag, Tumba and all, they're under pressure. Six Mag is coming into the pit lane. Oh, that's wrecked him. What's the story? So he's out. He's out there anyway. So that's him done. Alpha Stun's just come out of the pit lane. He might get around for a lap. TKD man's on one. The times are going to be coming in now, Craig.
Yep. Vista's on a lap just now. He's got a green sector, but I don't know if he's backed right off.
I'll have a look here.
Vista. No, he's already done a lap, I think.
Right. Let's go back then. I was looking at Tumba. He's still trying to do a lap. He's 3/10 down on his own lap time, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if he's on a push lap really at the moment. It looks like TKD man's about to start his lap there. So, is anyone on a lap right now?
No, Timber's just gone out, but they got Alpha Sons and TDK man. TDK man's on a lap.
Right, TKD man is on a lap.
Oh, I just noticed Possassin's time is a 109.046. He's close to the 108s there.
And Equator on a 109.051. Holy Christ, that's... Oh, TKD man's around into the wall! Oh, he's lost a bit of his front wing. Oh, he gave it all.
It's all over for him now. That's why Alpha Sons is the only one that can change the fate of the position he's in. So we'll jump on with him and see where he gets on.
Doom Vista's about to start a lap there as well, but Alpha Stone, as you say, is already on a lap, so there we go. It's the way it goes.
So just going on.
Oh, he's trying to do it, TKD, man. Nice save. Oh, no, he's gone, he's done it.
He's invalidated, he's gone, that's it.
Alright.
Doom Vista's on a lap, you said?
Yes, Doom Vista's coming up to that particular corner right now. So let's see how he handles it. Keep that rear in check. Good man, Doom Vista. Fair play to you. Sweep that car into the right-hander. Try and almost hook all these corners up into one big corner if you can. Now into this left-hander. Stay away from that curb, whatever you do. Holy mother of God. That thing will have you around in an instant. Worse than a merry-go-round. Down into the Audi S's.
He's up. He's a half a second out. He's not going to do it.
Crap. Damn it, and I was just in my stride. I was just getting into my stride, Craig.
I just wanted to cancel you off there, but it was half a second out. It's hard to recover that from there.
No way. And the Carney says no go for Doom Vista. That's it. So, Quali 2 is over, Craig.
Yeah, it's a Possassin. Oh yeah, 109.046, closely behind 051 White Equator, and Payne's 149. 168. Wow, this is just close.
There's a name for the top four lads there. There's a name for them. Those usual suspects. That's
I know. I know them well.
Yeah. Optic doing well there. Another strong. Well, hopefully he'll be aiming for a strong mid Q3.
Yeah.
But look at that, yeah, Jesus, not too much between the cars there now, as especially the top boys, 0.005 of a second. What would you dare to say that, Craig? Width of your finger or something?
Oh dear, aye.
About a foot or something.
What, between the 105? That's probably the length here. Yeah, I won't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, about the size of an adult palm. Open hand. Yes.
Yeah, a bit. Yes.
Yes.
Yummers.
What are they called? Aubergines or something? The eggplants.
if you're in America, it's eggplant, aye.
Yeah.
In my case, it could be a zucchini.
All right. Before we get banned off Twitch and YouTube, Q3's just started there with 11 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock.
So,
Craig,
so who's your favourite for one then? Who's gonna get it?
gonna have to pick one of the boys, one of the usual guys there. I'm gonna go with Itchy with it. To be honest with you, I think he can gain that extra tenth and a half, and I don't know if the guys can match their time from the last one. You don't want to peak too early, and some of them I think may have.
Yeah, my money's on Equator. I think Equator's going to turn it on its head here. I think, yeah, Equator is our Tommy.
Righto, that's where the points are at. I wish I had a point. Anyway, what are you meant to do? Craig, I'll be back to you in a minute or two if that's alright.
No worries.
Yeah, see you in a bit, and I'll leave the commentary booth in your capable hands.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, I'll do
it. Talk to you in a minute.
So, Pure Jackson is going to be leading us out on the first one to get a lap time in, everything. Coming around and start from the straight, swinging right out, get as much speed as possible. Coming into Tarzan corner, swinging it right round to the left, right, sorry, the left, left and right. Nice and tight to these curbs, but not too much. It upsettles the car. In here tight. Good exit. Purple first sector, obviously, because he's the first person to hit it. Turn some telemetry charts and stuff on. Are you finding out what times they're doing? Nice and tidy through there. You know, they start finish straight to clash the fire the first time in of the day. The 109.3. That's a great time for the first lap. The Edgy coming in as well. Oh, it takes it 108.8. Edgy has broke the barrier of the 108s. Great lap by Edgy. Kinetti at 109.3. Equator coming in through the last corner, come up to the last corners. Tommy in the 109.068. Oh, Edgy's, what a lap by Edgy. First lap out and just sticks it. Unbelievable. Great lap. Assassin coming in with a 109.2. Pains. Oh, big side swinger there, just squeezing the power too much. This will just be a banker now for Payton since he had that big moment there. Coming from Vodafone corner, hitting the straight. DRS open. The Pains, even though it had a big wobble, a 109.169. Whoa, that's really surprising. actually. Yeah, Timber's on a lap. We'll just jump on with Timber and the other McLaren. Coming into the middle corner. Everyone's purple lap. Oh, is he? He's invalidated. Oh no. So that's everyone out. So Optic, we're going to jump out. He's on an out lap. He's the only one not to set a time yet. Optic definitely having a connecting issue. He's having a bit of lag, jumping all over the place. So I thought he was going to crash there. He's getting a bit of shit in his face, it looks like. Here he comes, down the start finish straight. Putting the pedal down, DRS open. No, it's hard to tell if he's actually sliding or the car is actually lagging.
Craig, I'm back.
Oh. So we broke the barrier. Itchy is doing a 108.831, the only one to hit the 108 so far.
Go on, Itchy. Go on, Itchy. He's my guy. He's my guy today. I got back on here with Optic. I was listening to you. I must be said outside. You're sounding great there, Craig, as always.
No, thanks very much.
Optic's into 5th. Nice one with Optic. He
That's
beat his time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if Optic's having a moment because he's lagged, because I thought he was going to get off about 3 or 4 times. It's hard to tell. So I think Passassin is the first one out to go out again.
Yeah.
So he's on a lap just now. He's got a purple first sector, I think. Yes, he has.
I'm bored of him now. This is him. Gloves off now. Gauntlets down. Lovely exit there. Coming down into the Audi S's now. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for him.
It's fine.
Keeping that car close to the inside on curb. Nicely done. Into the second last corner now. Things almost done. Don't run wide. Nicely done. Now, just keep it out of the outside wall. That's the main thing as well, I always find. That's terrible.
Passassin goes in with a 108.828.
What a lap time from Passassin. Holy moly. Just enough to get in front of Itchy there, but that's amazing. Look at how lap times. Amazing stuff from the guys there in Tier 1.
Quasar's the next one to hit. He's going to start his lap because he's coming into the Audi S's just now.
Yeah, jumped on board. We're jumping on board of them now, so getting the tyres nice and warm, getting the brakes. We can see them glowing there.
Yeah, that's his turned on his DRS. It's starting to go down, so he's pumping it out now.
Nicely done. Optics throwing it in there. Happy with that lap time. Fair play to him. Now, Quasar, what can he do? Can he get into the 108s? He's there.
Come on, Tommy. My
so
money's
hard
on you. Yeah, my money's on you, sir. Come on.
Go on, Craig. I'll let you take it then.
No. I got no idea what that corner's called. It's nice and tight at the end there, though. Come down at the Motherwell corner after the straight. Coming to the fast right-hander. Here we go. And purple first sector. He's up 0.052 on his time. Nice and tidy through Vodafone. It's all going to be in this last sector, I think. He's up 1.03. It's not enough to enough. It's close. It is really close. It says purple sector, but I don't think it is.
It's all about the last this corner.
Yeah. Nice and tidy through there, keeping the bend. Oh, he's out of ERS, so that's going to cause a bit of an issue. Yeah, he's dropped it. He was faster. He's in the 108s, but it's just not fast enough.
These guys are not making it easy for any of the guys behind to try and get them. Look at that. All them guys so close, all within a tenth.
So, who do you want to jump in with that next start?
Just put out of the pure Jackson's gone fourth with a 108.956 himself, so fair play to him. King Curves is on a lap. Jump on board of King Curves. The Scuderia going through this really fast right-hander.
The two to watch after this is definitely Paynes and Itchy. They're both on outlaps just now, so
definitely will definitely jump on board after this. King Curves now trying his hand at this pole position shootout through that left-hander. Not too bad. Nicely onto the straight. By this stage now, most of the work is done. Just two major braking zones. That's the first one. Keep it tidy through the exit. Little bit wide. He's pulling in, so he's going to have to go again. So,
is that Paynes? It's Paynes. It's not Paynes that's overtook him. It must be Timber that's overtook him. He was on a lap.
Right, where's Timber going to go then? Might as well just jump on board of him. Going across the line. He improved, but didn't get anywhere else up the grid.
So Edgy's on his final lap now, so
right.
Because Paynes has not finished completed his lap yet, so Edgy's the car to follow.
Itchy's on it. He's 200ths down in the first sector. Nothing at all. No. Nothing at all. Not even a tenth. Not even just over a quarter of a tenth it was, Craig. So it's grand.
He's up in the second sector though.
Yeah, purple there. So he's up 600ths.
I think he's binned it. I think he's abandoning this.
Oh, he's wide. He's invalidated. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
so
up.
Paynes is the only one that can take the crown for pole position.
We're on board and through this tricky right-hander.
Nice and tidy through there.
Looking glued to the track.
You think this boy's been playing this game for years?
You'd swear they're Jesus, they're just unbelievable. Great consistency, great lines, great everything really. Like, you know, that's if you want to know how fast you can go around an F1 track.
He's up. He's definitely up.
Oh, he's
half a second up.
A second. This should be pole. Let's see how he gets on.
Take it away from Passassin. He's taking a statement here. Come on, laddie. Oh, he's done it!
Oh, Paynes just, there you go, mic drop, see us later, good luck, you know, boy. Oh, what is that, JD, Mac? That's nearly 2/10.
I'm out. That's what he says.
What an absolute fantastic lap time from Paynes there to snatch pole position away from Passassin at the last seconds of Quali 3. Fantastic, fair play to him, he timed it perfectly. Look at that, 1.163 ahead of Passassin. That's a lot of time, especially on a smaller track like that would translate, you know, if that was Spa or something. What a great lap time from Paynes. Fair play to him.
Yeah, but look at the time between the second and third. It's literally, I don't even know what that is. It's not thousands, what's it? 1,000s?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely amazing. Second and third there. There's only 3/10 as well between the top five.
Incredible.
Absolutely savage buzz altogether. I hope everyone's enjoying it out there. Now we're on to the cream fraise, you know, the creme de la creme. The race is about to start next. I'm looking forward to this one, Craig. A wet start, as we're led to believe from the weather forecast coming in from the garages.
So who do you think is going to be the grand fromage of this one?
Yep, there's the rain. I don't know, Craig, to be honest with you. I think at the very start, these guys just need to keep their nose clean, keep it out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid, because don't want to say it, but there's bound to be incidences and accidents and the odd safety car through this race.
Oh, it's going to be an eventful race, and no doubt, especially on this track, being wet as well. It's slidey enough, like we said, it's slidey enough in the dry, without let alone being in the wet.
Well, I for one am looking forward to this one, regardless of the
Yeah,
rain. I was just looking forward to it anyway, but this just made it even better.
absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant.
Consist- Consistency is key in this one, guys. Absolutely.
Well, I think Crew would like an invite, so I'll send him one now. Do 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 do. Can't do that. That would be a copyright right there. Oh God.
Start the formation lap. Paynes is leading them up.
Lovely jubbly. Yeah, hopefully we should be joined by Crew sooner rather than later. But yeah, back to the action on track. They're warming up their tyres. The guys need to keep themselves. They need to use this almost like a practice for the safety car later. How are we doing, Crew? How are things? Hope you're keeping well.
Aye, how are we? All right.
Not too bad. The guy, just saying to Craig there that the guys need to use this as a good practice for a safety car period later on in the race.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Rain start, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is indeed. They're all on intermediates at the moment. The rain is still coming down, so it won't be drying up definitely within the next 5 or 6 laps regardless. So it's definitely a wet stint.
Nah, fair dues. Just keep it on between the white lines, innit?
That's it, and keep it out of
Patience. Patience, patience, patience.
Yeah, that's it, Craig. All right then. So I'm gonna stick with my guy Itchy. This race. Are you gonna stick with your man, or are you gonna jump ship?
No, Equazar is still my man for this race, I think.
Crew. Who do you want to throw your point in? You're gonna bite around.
I'm going for Paynes, mate. Paynes after that flying qualifying lap. I don't care if it's a wet or not.
That was an unbelievable lap, wasn't it? Like, in fairness,
It was pretty impressive. 5.5 tenths up. Jesus.
Say Bosassa was sitting there and he was like, damn it. Yeah, cue Maestro. So the car is coming around to the grid, but they've backed up a bit near the back of the pack. I wonder if the tyres and the engine temp. Tyres will be cooling down at the front, the engine temps will be rising the same as their heartbeats.
There's a car space missing in the middle behind the Red Bull. Did you see that?
Here we go. McLaren using the newly developed invisibility cloak.
Oh,
anyway,
is it Harry Potter?
It's from the new release of the new McLaren that's just come out today. That's what it is.
Are we away?
I was about to say it, but what's going on? All right, so let's see if they'll get away anytime soon. On their way, there we go. They've all started now. Absolutely brilliant. Great start by Paynes off the front row. It looks like a McLaren trying to get a Mercedes around the outside, I should say. McLaren up the inside. An AlphaTauri off into the gravel there. Everyone cleanly through turn one.
Equazar up to third already.
Bit of bargy now into the hairpin. This is where it's going to get tasty, if we're not mistaken.
There's a lot of movement down the bottom.
Not too bad. Everyone seems to be minding their P's and Q's for the moment. Coming up into this. Yeah, this right-hander is going to be tricky the first few laps, definitely. Oh, we got a Ferrari. Is it spinning? Yes, it is. It's King Curbs.
King Curbs.
It looks like he's recovered. I think it might have just been no harm, no foul. Just a bit of a sneaky spin. Getting on now down the back straight into the Audi S's. We're near the back of the pack, just trying to get a good view of everything around us. Very clean, lads.
I've just got to say the front two have pulled out over a second on the Quasar already.
great start by the whole field. They should all be proud of themselves at that one. I know it might have been a bit hairy here and there, but they're all safe and sound, safely through the first lap.
Patience, patience, patience. It just goes to show how far it gets you.
It's because they don't have me in their lobby, that's the problem.
Yeah. Let's hope it's not like this on Wednesday night, yeah?
I know. So what are the guys going to be thinking right now, lads? Get into a rhythm, or are they going to be push, 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 try and get a position?
Oh, Peter Jackson's got Itchy all over the back of him.
Yeah, just seeing that there, we're on board. We're watching Itchy now. Get a few cars in the mix there. We'll have a look at Tumba behind. There's a group of about 5 cars there, all within each other. Looks like Tilmo has spun at the back of the pack.
It looks like Jackson's kind of holding everybody up a bit.
He is doing distance. I have to rejoin. Oh, Mercedes is around. Who was it? Pure whatever his name is. Yeah, Pure Jackson. That's it. He's gone. He's out of here. So that frees up Itchy. That frees up this train, lads.
Foxy comment. Oh no. Look at that.
On board now with Itchy leading this almost like second train, you'd want to call it, as you say, Craig. The 2 boys up in front have checked out.
Yep.
Notice that Paynes is a good half-second away from Assassin and is keeping that, but he's about 2.5, 3 seconds away from P3, Equator.
Yeah.
This McLaren and that Renault can certainly swim in Holland.
The guys up in front just keeping it tasty. As we were saying at the top of the broadcast crew, just keeping it out of trouble. There's bound to be incidents and accidents through this race, so no point really. There's Six Mags off. Six Mags off into the gravel he is. There he's dropping down the field. Sick buzz. That right-hander caught him out at the top of the hill there. So we'll jump back onto the guys in front. But yeah, he was not going to be a happy camper with that one, especially after his qualifying. He was hoping to gain some positions, not be losing them, lads. Looks like he's off again on the track map.
Yeah, he might have set his tyres on fire there. Even with this rain, they're not going to cool down that quick.
And once you find yourself at the back like that, there's nothing you can do except pray for that safety car.
Well, not when it's conditions like this. If it was a dry race, then you can have a quick strategy change, jump on the hard tyre or something and go along. But that's like I say, normal dry conditions where everyone's in the same boat, everyone's on the same strategy, aren't they? So a bit different.
Right now, anyway. Who we looking at? King Curves and Six Mag. Yeah, no, they're just going down the back straight. So, looks like Olasquera, Judagomo getting a bit tasty. And the 2 boys behind Doom Vista. Doom Vista and Ollers side by side through this straight with curves. Nicely done, lads.
It says Doom Vista's a lap down.
I think he's having some connection issues.
Yeah, I had to send an invite there, but I think Foxy's gone as well, but I don't have him in the prize list to send an invite.
Right.
Well, I'll let you boys sort that one out. I have no idea.
Well, Assassin's all over the back of Paynes right now, going into the first corner.
Yep, on board of them there, 5/10 between them.
And they've pulled out 5 seconds, the gap to Equator and Itch, having a similar sort of scrap behind him.
Kenty down the main straight, he's off, he's into the wall.
DNF'd.
Yeah, no, he's out there smacking the wall. I've seen it happening.
He has. Oh, the wheels up over his head. Oh, I see it there.
Yeah, seeing it happening on the track map, it was like, is he coming into the pits or not? And then just seeing like he was invisible.
Not anymore, anyway.
No. Surprised that's not a safety car, if I'm honest.
Start from the straight.
There
right,
it is.
There we go. There we go.
That was a very delayed safety car.
Do you know what it was? Tilmo and Six Mag were literally side by side about to go down past that wreck. So I think it made it. Go past the safety car, lads. Come on.
Oh, King Cubs drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car.
That's
I
tough.
understand
You
you
need
can,
to
you can get done
concentrate.
for speeding that quick under a safety car. I mean,
He's obviously not noticed his delta, unless there's a glitch in the delta. It's not shown up, which happened to me last week.
This game.
I was
Sometimes.
ready to throw the wheel out the window. I was driving in the pit lane and I got a penalty. How did we work that one out?
Man, I tell you now, it's like Jesus back in the day. Rage. The rage. So the guy, no one's really. Well, the first two have gone past the pit lane. Second, third, fifth. They're all going past. The Optic has decided to come in for a fresh set of boots. Nobody else has taken up the offer. General Owens next in line. No. Seems like most are going by. Olive Square has taken the bait there as well, but he's nothing really to lose. Interesting strategy call there by Optic. He might have had some front wing damage, in fairness, but now, with this safety car period, these drivers need to watch these front wings. They seem to be able to race side by side, you know, elbows in, elbows out for laps on end with no damage, and then the safety car comes out, and the one time you're not meant to hit somebody, we've all fallen foul, let's be honest, but yeah, front wings start go flying.
Yeah, it's just not getting enough consideration, I guess.
Look, do you know what though? I'd be almost like, I would understand when we're all like getting ready to go back racing, but like right now, for instance, and don't get me wrong, I am the biggest hypocrite when it comes to saying that, because there's been plenty of times, Australia, I was looking at my wheel and I looked up and we were in a braking zone and I was like, oh my god, I nearly slammed into the back. Like if I'd have done that, like it was like, I didn't brake. So you need to be careful. You need to pay attention. That's what I learned.
I think you'll probably find. I'm probably going to end up eating my words here, but I reckon that we don't think we're going to have a problem with this one. With it being wet, people are being extra careful because of the conditions anyway. So I'm knocking on wood as I say this. I reckon we won't have an issue as what we're used to perhaps in the dry, because you want to try and pinch a second or a few tenths here. You want to try and catch someone else out. That's why people can be so close to each other, and I understand that, you know, it's got its limits, but when it's wet like this, you know, you're just concentrating on, personally I'm just concentrating on not hitting someone and getting me tyres up to temp.
Yeah, the tyre temp is a big one, especially after the safety car period, because it does take that a lap or two for them to come back into operational window.
Especially in the wet weather when you've got the weather cooling them down.
And they're worn as well, less tyre tread, as we see people starting to back up here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, all of them backing up through that quick right-hander. It looks like, no. They're all ducking and diving. Optic, only with a new front wing, nearly lost his new one.
Oh no, Optic, what you doing?
Oh, man.
Well, just looking at all the position changes, General Owen, 10 places up to P8. This has worked out very nicely for him. And Jude Agoma also up 9 places, TKD up 8 places. They're sitting rather pretty for a few points here today.
Yeah. I bet we kind of jump over the safety car and see what the lights are, but it's still orange. Yellow.
Yeah, they're just waiting on Tilmo to come round. He'll have the Delta, won't he? He's just coming down the back straight now.
There's always one. They should just get rid of... Sorry, Craig. Group?
No, you're right, go on.
They should just get rid of that Delta. Like, I'm not trying to be bad. It's there for people's safety in real life, where there's marshals and real people. This is a game. We don't need to be going to a Delta at the back of the thing when we could be just, you know...
Thing is, though, once the queue is formed, the Delta should disappear, but it's just Codemasters, innit?
Ah, sure. In fairness, if we didn't have
the Delta's there to be there before the car, innit? So as soon as you hit the car, then the car is your Delta. But
That is true.
And
That is true.
as I'm just on board with somebody nearly goes into it back in 6 mag.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah. No, I'm at the back here. They're all like, they're all going like, here we go, right? So they're all gonna start backing up, right? They're all accelerating. See, look, they're backing up now, and then they're all gonna brake once they get to this blind corner here, right? So there we go, right? They're all kind
again,
of
bloody hell.
yeah, blind corner. You see the rest of them all flying around the corner. Oh man, they're trying. They're trying. There they all are.
Oh my word.
It is dodgy though, like, you know, some places do come to a standstill and there's nothing you can really do about it. Okay. Pull out, have a cup of tea. I wish they could have a cup of tea in that rain today, anyway, I tell you.
It's in this lap, safety car in this lap.
Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Now here's where the front wings will probably start going. But Assassin controlling the field nicely, no aggressive accelerating and braking, which is what everyone likes to see. There we go, severe collision. There's always one. There's always one. Right. When's he gonna go?
This is going to be a tough one where you go wait.
What are they all doing behind there? Alpha Stone, what are you doing, mate? He's just stopped. He's stopped. Look at the. Sorry, I'm jumping back on up. Like, what on earth was that?
8-second gap now. Pains is away. Pains has got a good gap. About half a second. What is happening back? That's not.
Anyway,
Alpha stuns.
That was
so 5-second gap to TDK, man. Whoa.
He stopped. He parked it on the. I don't know why he done that. He must have had it has to be a Delta thing. I don't know. There's a Ferrari.
It's not. It's actually 4 seconds between. But that's nuts.
No, he parked it. Have a look at my YouTube on the YouTube stream. He parked
Probably someone tried to go past and then give it the game kicking off about return to
position. Williams off in the background. Doom Vista. Sorry, just seen it out of the corner of the camera. Oh, he's just out.
He's back on. Yeah. You don't know if he's going to damage.
He was racing Optic. Optic may have given him the old Canadian Punterino, but we'll see. We'll find out after the race.
Here's a little punt into the gravel. Sorry.
Yeah, just a quite little backhander out of the way, both, you know.
So Judah Goma right up to this stick. Well, there's a bit of gap now, but there was 2 tenths behind about that. So.
Optic would want to be getting his foot down here. He's got newer tyres than everyone else. Oh, he's wide as well. He's going to be under pressure from the 2 racing points behind. Oh, he's nearly lost it out of the exit. He's coming into the pit lane again.
Yeah, he's got damage.
Must have.
Oh, it's either that, he's got it's a new wing. He's missing the name plate.
More wings than KFC here.
Assassin is right up behind Pains again. He's closing that gap.
2 boys out front really having a good old ding-dong for this one today. You can't help but think Assassin is just waiting in the wings, keeping the pressure on Pains, and when push comes to shove, he'll crank it up. You know, he'll put the flames up.
Yeah, looking at this, I'm thinking that this is the ball is in Assassin's court quite firmly here, because I think if Assassin gets in front, he's staying in front, not necessarily running away, but as soon if Pains is sort of snookered here because he's got a pit when he's got a pit. He can't really wait on Assassin making that decision, and Assassin's quite happy to sit there, and Pains has got to go in and hope that Assassin follows him.
He's doing like Hamilton.
Because I reckon if Pains pit and then Assassin stays out, that lap of free clean air, we'd get the jump on him on the pit stop, I think.
You know he's faster than him, so it doesn't matter what the car does in front. He can.
Little squirm there.
Judah Gomo is right up Sadistic's backside as well.
Yeah. Looking down there at the old TV. Oh, looks like King Curves is around.
Folks is round. It's not King Curves. Yeah.
He's obviously had that curb in turn 1.
And doomed as well. Was Doom back there all that time? I don't know.
He was. He's fun member of the Williams
yeah,
fun.
he went off a lap or two before, I think.
All right. Oh, Jane, King Curbs is off down the straight, nearly collected Tilmo, but luckily enough it was avoided. No cars coming around that blind crest.
He's done his wing though.
Yeah, well,
there's an optics on his way around. Ooh, stays out the way.
I'm telling you that I'd say he took a bite out of the seat with that one. Oh, Assassin's looking very tasty here, trying to get a run on the leader now out of the last corner. Not using any overtake though, keeping it handy. Payne actually has more in tank as well.
This is one of those situations for Assassin as well. You don't want to be directly behind that gearbox of Payne's for too long, because all you're going to do is just levy your own tyre wear. So, you know, on the straights where you can pull out of the slipstream just to get some, you know, to ease the pressure on the tyre wear.
I think Assassin's really cranking it on now. He's using a bit more overtake. He's closed the gap. I think, as you say, like, you know, I think he's going for it now, because if you're too close, you risk going into the back of the car, losing a bit of wing or that time and downforce. So, Assassin trying to get the run. Whoa, screwed on the exit there. Not quite able to do it.
King Curbs is retired, DNF'd.
Yeah, he retired in the pits by the look of it.
Yeah, the car's in the pit lane. It's gone.
At least it didn't rejoin itself. Codemasters.
Cody's.
Hashtag Codemasters. It's a Cody's thing.
It's in the game.
Yeah.
It will be next year.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It should be a good one. I don't know. They have so much more stuff they could be doing with it. Just do it. PS5. That's their excuse this time. Anyway, Sadistic and Judah Gomo still close, but no cigar for Judah Gomo. Seems to be stuck really behind them there in 10th and 11th.
Yeah, the gap's never really changed for about 5 laps, to be honest.
Not really. I think the leaders will win 3/10 again. Just gonna go back to them because that is hotting up nicely.
It's the toes. The edge is right behind Equazar.
Looks like Optic is retired from the session too.
In the pit lane again.
Yeah, the boys are throwing in the towel with only 13 laps into this race. We're not even halfway.
Well, just over a third of the way, aren't we?
Yeah. Anyway, that's them not scoring points. Assassin trying to close that gap. These guys are on it.
If he can get on that power just a little bit earlier than what he is doing, he'd be right up Payne's gearbox.
Yeah, but I think Payne's is managing it well. He's not letting them phase him.
Yeah, he is.
If you're going to have to, if you're going to overtake me, you're going to have to overtake me. I'm not moving out of the way. Oh, yeah, that was the arsehole like a rabbit's nose there.
I'm basically watching this race. I'm on board with Payne, and I'm constantly looking back. My thumb is hurting. That's all I'm doing. I'm going around the track backwards.
Dizzying heights for these two up front. Gap between second there, 5-6 seconds. So it's just between these two guys at the moment, lads. These guys, they're gonna be elbows out, kicking lumps into each other any time now, I think. Assassin having a sniff here or there, reminding Payne. Yeah.
It's a case of who slips up first, I think.
Yeah. Or whose tyres goes off first.
Yeah.
It's still raining out there as well, yeah, so it's definitely not going to be drying anytime soon.
Yeah.
But you got to think, Assassin tyres are going to be cooking a wee bit.
That's what I'm saying before, yeah.
The car will be overheating as well. It's been in that much slipstream.
Yeah.
Good battle going on behind there with TKD, man. Avastone and keeping an eye on it. It's going down the straight now. But Can't leave
there
this.
as well.
Can't leave this battle for the lead. Looks like TKD man's keeping all his ERS for the straight because he pulls it. Oh,
Has a little look. No, he thinks better of it.
That's probably that would have been contacted through that section. I would think.
That was just to put his car in the mirror there, just to remind Paines, keep him honest.
So Passassin's ERS is sitting at about 30%, so he is using it.
Paines is about 60.
So he's saving it.
If that sandwich is presented to him, he's going to take a bite. He was having a right sniff there. He's putting the pressure on, as you say, but it nearly opened up for the guy.
It's like sniffing a dog's backside. That close.
The guys there back in the field there, 6, 7, 8, 9, having a great battle. We can't leave this from the lead, but we're keeping an eye on it on the bottom right hand corner. Assassin with the exit again.
Little wobble from Paines, that could be it.
This could be it.
He's had to park down the ERS now. Assassin's on the inside.
Still on the inside. We gave him room. Depends on the power output here.
Oh, I tell you what.
Oh, he's got it. I think Paines has
still got it.
Paines, well done.
Wow. Pair of them well done, but Paines even more so. That was exemplary.
What a fantastic drive, and the guys just gave each other enough room, and brilliant, great attacking, great defending from the two lads.
Yeah, none of them want to take each other out, and there's a championship on the line as well. So it's just
and then it's as you were with the gap.
Yeah, that's it. Quid pro quo, lads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you got? These guys have it.
The good thing about this battle is, when you see someone having a bit of a ding-dong like this, you usually see that gap closing from third to second, but if anything, it's staying the same, if not getting bigger.
Yeah, I think they've got a great setup on and working these tyres pretty well compared to Equaz, I think.
Yeah, that is something actually as a crew you do touch on there. The Assassin doesn't need to worry about the attack coming from behind. He's solely concentrating on looking forward, where Paines, he's looking forward and having to look back at the same time.
And then also doubly bad for Paines because he hasn't got that car coming up from third to rely on to help divert some of Assassin's concentration away, so it's all up to him.
But I think Paines is doing a great job with his errors. He's still sitting at 70% on his errors. He's not using it.
The only time I've seen him use it in the last 5 laps is when they were side by side and he had to defend.
I've got the gearbox glitch for Paines.
No. Nasty. We're right here on the YouTube side of things. Top quality streaming for the PLR. This is the battle on track. This is the battle for the lead. It's 17 laps out of 36. This is going to go right to the wire, lads. You can just smell it. You can feel it.
It's also the battle in the championship at the minute, of top 2 in the championship.
Yeah.
Yes, it is indeed. Paines does need to keep Assassin behind with quite a bit of deficit there. Assassin on 101 points into triple figures. Looks like he's having a look down the main straight here. He's got the ERS open. Is he going to dive it? Oh, he's thinking about it. No, he's all right.
This is the time for their pit stops, though. This is the area for their pit stops.
Can he upset him now into this hairpin to get a run onto the back straight? It seems to be a good opportunity for him in the past. Paines keeping that McLaren so wide you'd be able to park a boat.
Alonso would be so proud of him right now.
Telling you, Fred, he wouldn't be cracking a smile though at the moment. Hopefully he gets well soon, but yeah.
Paines needs to keep Assassin on this track as long as possible. On these tyres.
Yeah.
That's what he needs.
He's just not to the gap, but he's just got to try and judge it when they're going to both pit, I think. But the thing is, if Paines misjudges it and Passassin goes in, he could delay it in the overcut, eh?
Exactly, yeah. That's it.
Tilmo has been tired.
That's why Paines needs to keep Assassin out as long as possible. I mean, like I said before, the gap's growing now. It's almost 7 seconds to P3.
Yeah.
That's from Passassin, not from the leader. So
They're both pitting. They're both pitting.
Oh! Oh, my word. Right.
That was nearly a violation of the backside.
He's going to get a jump. Oh, looks.
Pains has gone, yeah. Pains has gone first.
It was a little bit slow on my side of things.
He got held up. The Renault got held up a wee bit there. I think they were like looking for an unsafe release.
I was thinking it might happen, to be honest with you. Looks like there's other cars coming out of the pits there into dodgy areas, backfield, yeah. So we'll have a look at these guys a second between the leaders for the moment. As we're looking at the McLaren and the Williams rejoining the track. Equazar getting a bit bullied here by the other McLaren and Alfa Romeo on the inside. Is he on slicks? He's on slick tyres.
Tommy's on mediums.
What is he doing on slick tyres? He's
what
after.
Happened there?
Oh, buddy boy, I don't know. I was wondering.
What happened?
Safety car, VSC at the moment. Who's gone off? It looks like
Folksy on the main straight.
yeah,
he's going into the
no
pit lane.
No front.
Tilmo's going off. Tilmo's out.
Yeah,
No,
Tilmo
Tilmo
retired from
retired.
the session. Yeah.
Why is your man like on soft? Or sorry, they're not softs anymore. They're mediums.
They're medium.
They used to be the softs when it was super softs and super softs and hyper softs and that.
Super duper pooper scooper
I
soft.
don't know. Yeah, it's
ultra soft. It's like toilet roll.
Maybe they were always mediums.
Yeah. Yeah, the Andrex. The Andrex tyres.
Triple ply.
Yeah.
How's he going to navigate now this second last corner? I'm sticking with him.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's got to be a mistake, surely by the pit.
Shiver down my spine. All the people out there just be wincing with their eyes. Oh, get back in. Don't go
shiver
into
my
the wall.
timbers.
Is he going for another lap?
No.
Trying to generate temperature.
Jake, you seen a break in the clouds and thought, let's go.
Yeah, I think Jeff's going to get a right hook after this race. If it's,
the Williams team have let themselves massively down there. I think the pit crew should hang their heads in shame.
Hanging shame. What was I going to say, lads? So the lead is just 1 second there. So we're really going to see Passassin's speed come out now to close that gap down. It was 1.4 at the start of this lap, but maybe a mistake happened there with Pains. So it'll be interesting to see over the next few laps how that gap closes and how they actually get around each other, really.
I think the gap was due to the fact that the Passassin was making sure there was enough gap behind the virtual safety car to not get any penalties for the Delta.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he is loitering again with intent.
Can I give a bit of a shout out there to TKD, man? He's flying up there in 4th position right now.
Along with Owen as well.
Yeah, he's doing absolutely class at the moment. He hasn't pitted yet though, but
there's three abreast on this corner though. Coming out turn 1 into Tarzan corner.
oh, the McLaren.
You've already missed that one, Chief. Actually, it's called Tarzan corner.
Yeah. Oh man, the Haas is close to the Renault. Alpha Stun as well joining this.
He's throwing his hat into the ring. Giggity.
Yeah, they're all coming.
He is indeed,
Giggity.
alright. Alright. Shoot this. Alright. Has it stopped raining? It has.
No.
It has.
It has.
It might have done.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it has stopped raining. Sector 3.
Jackson's...
No,
he's retired in the pits.
Pure
I'll
Jackson.
take it.
I'm going to stick my neck on the line and say lap 24 for Dries.
Yeah, but I think Payne's got a problem.
Passassin right on Payne, sorry.
No, you're right.
Oh my word, there was a bit, I don't know, Payne's must have had some awful exit.
But he overtakes massively getting used by Passassin. It's down at 20%.
Yeah, Payne's is almost 90.
Yeah.
He's got plenty in the bank if he needs it.
Assassin has definitely closed that gap. These guys behind as well, side by side with the McLaren and the Haas. Oh, lads, just where's the two amazing battles going on the track? In fairness, it's what we want to see. Oh, lads, the lead.
Where he's watching just now, till the front.
Yeah, I'm switching between the lead and then on TKD man and all back there because it could kick off between any two of them at any time. To be honest, I'm trying to time it with the straights.
So close.
Yeah,
I'll tell you something though. I'll tell you something. This timing for this weather, for TKD, Owen and Alpha Stuns can be absolutely perfect.
Oh,
yeah.
The McLaren's got a line on him. He's going on the outside on the border.
Oh, he's trying the outside move.
He's got to get yourself.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
Oh, he's got to get yourself connected.
Timber!
Beast move, boy, Timber.
Yeah, because those lads have failed to stop at the moment, so the rain stops just in time. They're there, because everyone's got to come in for the dries. Play the blinder. So we have got McLaren, Renault, Haas. In the top 6.
There we go.
Oh, that's a Haas alongside the Renault now as well. Owen's going for it. Oh, he's backed out. He's backed out.
He's back up with Assassin.
And on the outside.
Sorry.
Oh, contact!
Oh, it's so close.
Oh, he's up the...
Oh, no! They're both into the wall! Oh, lads, it was going to end in tears and straight in, speared in.
What have I just said? The pair of them played a blinder here with the weather because that's...
Safety car.
It's dry out there now, nearly.
Oh my word, General Owen into the wall with TKD, man. That was just an interlocking of the wheels, lads, it looked like to me. And they just both speared right into the left-hander. Devastating for the Haas team. General Owen should be getting out of that car. Fair play to him. At least he didn't burst into flames. Like the last Haas car we seen it going in like that kind of crash. Ooh, I thought Assassin was threatening to go in for slicks, but no.
Well, Sadistic King is on mediums in P11.
Well, that's a gamble and a half, is it not?
It's worth it for me. I'd be straight in there for dry tyres right now.
There's only 13 cars left in this race, really.
Yeah. Dome Vista as well in P12. He's on softs.
So they're bit
so by the time this safety... I don't think it is. By the time this safety car comes out and then goes in, it'd be prime for it.
Edges on medium. Edges on mediums. Yeah,
they're all
doing it.
They're all doing it. Oh, yeah, right.
Itches on the mediums, Timbers on mediums.
But trundling behind that safety car with trying to get temperature into these tyres there.
Others on mediums. Judy Gomo's come in for
Vista's got sauce.
What are these cars going to be like? There's a car already into the wall. Timber into the wall already.
TKD just pit then. He actually had a puncture on with his intermediates.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if that's because of that contact.
So he didn't obviously get intersofts then?
No, he didn't. He had 23 laps. That's what I'm saying. Him and Owen did 22 laps on those inters. It was looking perfect for them until they had the contact with each other.
This is a gamble because I think the track's still too wet.
Yeah, I'm looking at them all coming out of the pits and they are not happy campers.
No, because there's a lot of vapour still coming off the top. 2 litres on intermediate.
Yeah. Timber and all, like Timber's lost his front wing. And the guys are like literally trying to keep it in a straight line back here, looking at on board a TKD man here as well. Yeah,
they're both going in for soft. Leaders are going in.
Ew, good lads. So Itchy's already on the...
Both got mediums out.
Oh, the Renault's taking his time. What's happened there? He's got a 5-second penalty.
No way.
It's been in the pit. Perhaps no, it wouldn't have been.
And Itchy has passed Assassin.
That must have been speeding in the pit lane because there was nothing on him for a penalty.
If it was speeding in the pit lane, it would have given it him next time round. You can't do it. You can't do it at the time where you get it.
Oh, he's done some 5 seconds somewhere.
Don't know what's happened there.
Well, it's
cost him second place, lads.
Yeah. Oh. devastation with that one. And Itchy is in the penalty. Alverstone has been disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Drive-through penalty for TKD, man, under the speeding under the safety car.
Alverstone was disqualified. He was up into P4 or P5.
Blocking the pit lane. I'd like to see the... That's the second one. We've seen that happening in qualifying with General Owen, didn't we? Anyway, that'd be something to look
for. Nothing on the race director for Passassin whatsoever. Nothing at all. So I don't know... He might have dropped his gear when he went, so the anti-stall kicked in.
No, but it was before they'd done the pit stop, though. So that means
I know why. Because TKD man came in shortly before, changed his wing. So sometimes if you come in too close behind your teammate, you have to wait. I know what's happened there. Yep, that's what's happened there.
Sherlock Holmes. I tell you, I think you might be on the button.
See Crew Stephen all over that.
Hey.
So there's only 12 cars left in this race, lads.
So two guys are the only ones not going to pay points. So Timber's going hard.
Actually, gentlemen, if everyone finishes this race, everyone gets points because there's 2 reserves out there. With full-time seats. So we have 10 full-time Tier 1 drivers and 2 full-time
V-Star and Foxy.
Yep.
So Foxy's out the points anyway, so everyone in this tier will get points.
Yep.
If they don't DNF.
Finish. Yep, if they finish now, everyone gets points.
So if you're Passassin, what do you do now?
Get them tyres up to temp.
Timber's got a 5-second penalty for a pit lane.
That's what you do. Get the tyres up to temp.
I think the softs would have been a good shout for now, to be honest.
A wise man once told me if it's a situation like this, you want to be on the softest possible compound.
Yeah.
For a drying track.
Because it's easy to keep the temperature up.
Yep.
Grip's going to be higher.
Yep.
So 6mag is probably in the best position to go hell for leather at the end of this.
Yeah, but he could come and mock us. I'm not too sure how long a set of softs will go in this track.
The safety car in this lap, I think it's 8 laps, but they've had 2 laps behind the safety car as well, so there's a good question on that, I guess.
Oh yeah, they're going to have 10 laps of racing. So, we'll see.
Go on.
And he's gone. Yep. He's gone. He's got the jump on Itchy, deploys his ERS.
Payne's out in the Tarzan corner, all cleaning out. Oh, Itchy's gone! Itchy's gone!
He just lost it, he didn't eat them tyres up. Oh, man.
He's dropped it.
Oh. Wow. Wow.
6mag is right up Judo Gomo's backside. He's on the long side nearly.
Oh. 6mag leading runner on the soft tyre.
Yeah. He needs to make the moves now, I guess.
He does.
Equaz is sitting quite pretty in behind all this as well.
Judy didn't get a very good exit there, and 6mag's passed.
Yeah.
And racing points 3-4 at the minute.
It would help if Oliver let 6mag past here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let 6mag go for it against the front runners.
Yeah, and if it catches him up later on, do the old reverse, return the favour later on.
Exactly, that's a great shout.
You can see the same for Dome Vista and Equaz. Dome, that his teammates on the soft, but he's a reserve, so he just needs to bear that in mind as well.
Yeah, don't put your teammate under unnecessary pressure.
No.
If anything, get in front and be a blocker and let him get him up against it.
Play rear gunner it to him.
Yeah, absolutely. do the Massa to the Schumacher
Yeah.
or Alonso.
Six Mag is all over the back of Oliver here.
Yeah, Oliver needs to just let him go. Is the DRS open back
Not
on?
yet. I think it's in the next lap.
Yeah, no, even then, I don't even know if it's on yet. It never said if it's switched
There
on
we go.
yet.
Yeah, it's braked early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the next lap they're going to start. The DRS will come back on. That's it. Let Six Mag go after him. 3 seconds behind Persassin.
That was a wise move.
Yep. Releasing the hound.
Arr, 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 arr. Equaz is getting right up behind Juragomo now as well.
This hasn't worked out too bad in the end for Tommy after having a faux pas, putting the mediums on earlier.
Yeah, just a Williams muck up there, I think. But Sixpack is catching on the leaders. He's took half a second out. But I don't think DRS is opened up again yet.
No, I think just not this lap. I'll tell you in 1 second because I'm on the Persassin at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, DRS is open now for Persassin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, very close, very close. Six Mag has him in his sights now. We can see him. He's got a visual.
I realise I missed Itchy going off there, lads. I was watching the beautiful commentary as always on my quick break. Unbelievable, lads. Unbelievable turn of events there from second, wasn't it?
Payne, Persassin's using all the DRS. He has none left. Payne's has got a full commentary, I think.
Yeah, it's 50% is Payne's.
Yeah, he was.
Assassin's 15.
He must have defended with his ERS.
It looks like Six Mag's tyres might have already started to go. The gap's gone up by about 6/10.
Unless he's made a mistake. No, he's harvested.
Yeah.
He's harvested. He's a lot of ERS burned off.
Right.
I think it's a two-horse race for this one, lads.
I think so.
Yeah.
But Persassin wants to try and get past Payne's quick.
All of us all over the back of Six Mag again now. I think it's the tyres.
Yeah.
Gone.
That was very quick though. It was only 5 laps old.
Yeah.
Assassin putting major pressure on Paynes now for the lead. Coming up now to 5 laps to go. Let's see now, trying to get a good exit as we all know. No ERS there, but he might have DRS this time, boy. Yes, he does.
His DRS is too low though. There's no power to attack, I don't think.
Yeah, the straight isn't long enough.
I mean, he needs to harvest that a little bit longer.
He's definitely eyeing it up. It would have given him a good eye as how much he's going to gain on the car in front, though, for that run that he will be trying to obviously save up for.
The racing points have switched back. Sorry, Oliver's back into P3. Six Mag's going to play rear gunner for him.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bit dodgy now with Six Mags and all up here.
Oh, Six Mag's got a 3-second penalty for cutting that corner. I just seen that.
Yeah.
It was a bare minimum cut as well. We got penalised. I need to remember that one for
I hate them stupid ones. It's like, come off it. Leave it out, like. Judah Gomo with Equazar behind him now as well.
Persassin's really fast in the last sector. That's where he's catching Paynes.
No, Six Mag lost it on the traction for that bit. He's gone down a position.
Oh, Tommy's looking at an eyeball and he's going out the straight here.
Equazar's trying it on.
Persassin has 0 ERS.
He's burnt it out too much. He needs to let it build up. He's got 4 laps to let it build up to just maintain the gap and just let that ERS build up.
Lovely move by Equazar down the straight. Not much I think Six Mags can do right now. Just bring her home really at this stage. Judah Gomo still going after Olasquera in third in the final podium position. But the race is for the lead, lads. This is where it's all at with only a handful of laps left. Not even now at this stage.
Yeah. Assassin just needs to let that build up to get any hope of getting past Paynes. Paynes is managing his ERS beautifully.
See, Passassin's pace is good enough here. He just needs to use the DRS only. Save a bit of fuel when you've got the DRS so you maintain the gap. And let your ERS build. Don't touch it. Save it up for one or two final attacks towards the end of the race.
Taking the words right out of my mouth there with that one. That's exactly what he needs to do. Keep that ERS.
You got the DRS open. May as well bang it in lean. He's quicker than Paynes in the last sector. He'll maintain the DRS.
Tommy's having a look at Girovomo. He's got past into turn 1 into Tarzan corner.
Lovely move. Oh! I tell you what, we're losing our minds in here. That's what it is.
This lockdown's got a lot to answer for.
I tell you now, altogether, I think this thing's the only thing keeping me sane, and I'm losing the plot on it as it is. Back up with the leaders now with myself. These guys, I don't know, is Passassin gonna have something for Paynes? Because Paynes seems to be holding all the chips right now.
He's managing. Oh, the ERS is down on Paynes.
Yeah, that was my I just seen that myself.
They're even on the ERS, though, that's the thing. So this track does lever your ERS quite a lot.
But Passassin has managed to put that pressure on him to make him use it.
Yeah. This is the turn. It seems to be the last sector Paynes is struggling on. Assassin seems to have.
Assassin's pumping his ERS here.
Yeah, he's going for it now.
Yeah, he's not close enough for me.
Right on board, he's close enough for blocking the Paynes.
He's protecting. He's got a wide entry now, though.
Lovely exit.
He's got to run. He's got to run.
Oh, don't try it.
Oh, don't. They're too close. Don't waste it now.
The tension's building, the pressure's on. These guys are. This is the elbows out we were looking for.
No, they're both at they're dumping everything now. The ERS, everything's getting dumped. 3 laps to go, so
it's a straight fight now at this stage.
You got to keep your discipline on this track limits. Discipline. Either of them, it just ruins your chance of the win.
Yeah, exactly.
Assassin keeping Paynes within touching distance. They're going to be coming on to lap 35. Not many opportunities now.
No, it's coming down to the penultimate lap now. So
this is going to be his second last time going down into turn 1.
Oh, he's going for it again. The ERS is open on Passassin.
They're both using it at the same time. That's the thing. They're both using it at the same time.
The straight line speed of Paynes is obviously the thing that's catching Passassin out. He just cannot get to the straight.
Can Passassin pull something out of the bag? He needs to try something different, lads. That's what's obviously happening here as well. Paynes knows how to defend against his attack at the moment, but Passassin needs to create this opportunity somehow.
The only way he could have created that opportunity is by not deploying his ERS at that location on 1 lap, maybe 2.
Yeah.
He's been just enough to get his nose in front into turn 1. If I'm Passassin here, I'm saving it this time round. And he's dumping it again.
Well, easier said than done. That button is tempting. And you're trying to keep close to that car in front, I'm sure. Let's have a look at Paynes. Yeah, he doesn't have much, but he's got some for the straight, so he should be okay again.
Don't touch the button. Don't touch the button.
Oh, he's done it.
The pair of them have.
They have to. This is the last opportunity into turn 1 that Paynes is going to have. DRS is open. Is he going to launch one down the inside? He's thinking about it. He does a bit of contact. The leader's around. Passassin's out there taking the lead now, but what does he do? Does he give it back? Does he keep it? He's got a... There's a 3-second time ending on the bottom. He's giving it back.
He's giving it back. Fair dues.
Play to him. And battle back on now for the rest of the race. Here we go. They're going down into this really fast right-hander. Nothing between them. Hardly a cigarette paper, lads.
Oh, it's like that. He's going for a lunge. He took fair play to Passassin and let him back past.
No, I agree.
That's great sportsmanship and fairness to the lads. They had the space to do it as well. They're lucky with that, but no denying it's been between these two all race long. has Possassin kind of given up the ghost?
It's the last corner.
Oh,
You'll have to block
look
it.
how close this is. Look
Oh,
how close this is.
I don't think. Oh, he might have a chance here.
Oh, this is.
Is there enough slipstream?
Oh no, it's not. It's not. Paynes has got it.
Oh, what a race win for Paynes!
Wow!
Oh,
Wow.
fantastic! Fair play to him altogether. Possassin a little bit frustrated,
And
understandably.
Oliver Sequeira P3, Equator P4, Judah P5, Six Man P6. Great race from the Racing Point boys as well. Oh no, Sadistic P5
What
jumps up because of the
amazing
penalties.
race. An amazing race, lads, between all these guys, 100%. Jesus, lads. I was out of my seat for the end of that one.
Is Possassin parked it? I think he's out of fuel.
No, he's out of front
He
wheels.
binned it. Yeah, his free wheels on his Renault. He finished the race, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just
He's frustrated. He was behind Paynes all race long. Just couldn't get it at the end. Masterclass by Paynes. Soaked up all the pressure.
The TDK man's the last man to come across the line. And now, there we go. Oh
Absolutely.
well. Wow.
I for one, I tell you, that's what we all want to see. That's what we all love to see.
That was of going into that final lap there. The contact was completely unintentional. It was so close all the way through the race, and it was just a little tap. And fair play to Possassin for letting him back by, because I think if he hadn't have done, if he hadn't have given that position back, he knew he was losing P2 as well. With the once incidents get submitted, but I think it's a case of it was very close racing there.
It was such a tap though. Like, it wasn't like a punt. It was the teeniest tap.
Yeah,
it didn't even look. It looked like they were going to get away with it, and I think because all the cars are on the limit there, just enough to give them a half spin. But yeah, great race nonetheless from the lads. Fair play to them.
So outstanding racing. But just on a league of their own up the front, two of them.
Look at that, 2/10 between them over a whole race distance with intermediates, slicks, incidents and accidents, as we said, lads. The odd few safety cars in there. VSC also thrown in the mix. What more could you ask for?
But that's how close they were throughout the entire race, from what I saw.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely savage race now, I must say. That the Tier 2 lads now, something to live up to now on Wednesday.
Yeah, as long as you don't park it.
Oh no, we won't be parking nothing. Don't you worry about that. But as long as I don't, as long as I can keep me front wing, if I'm honest, I need a clean race. But these guys today showed us how it's done. Clean first laps, lads. Clean. Nobody wrecking themselves. Keeping it tight, keeping it consistent, all the way through the race. Now, fair play to them.
I'm just trying to get the boys in, but I'm seeming to be missing Paynes off my friends list.
He might show us offline.
Maybe that could be why.
Or he just doesn't like you.
Oh, he doesn't like me. He says he kept wrecking me, so I wrecked him back. So he probably took the huff.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't have Paynes. If any of you guys have got Paynes, add them to the chat, will we?
Bum, 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 bum. Alright lads, I'm gonna love yous and leave yous because I need to be up early in the morning, so I'm gonna miss out on these chats. I'll stay for another minute or two. Possassin.
That was a race, heck of a race.
Hey, Oliver.
Good race by you. Boy, from start to finish, it was trying to overtake him and I couldn't do it, but still got to be happy with P2. Yeah, I mean, couldn't have raced that race any better. Just had my opportunities. Accidentally rear-ended him that one time. And I'm talking about, so I just let him back in front because that's not the way.
Not just that, mate. I think it was a wise decision because we were on board with you. We could see what was going on. It was just the tiniest little bits of contact which did no harm. And you realise that if you hadn't have done that, you'd have lost P2 as well, probably. So you did the right thing. No dramas.
Yeah.
We must
understand.
We must
Great
say,
race.
Man, that was a great race from our perspective here in the box between everyone on that track. But come here, I want to ask you at the start of that race there, as you say, you were trying to pass Pains all race long, but were you holding a little bit back just trying to get through the first half of that race, or were you all guns blazing from lap 1?
Yeah, that's what it was. I tried it all the entire race.
Fair play to you, I'm telling you now. It's great to see people like yourselves battling it out, and yeah, fair play. Pains has joined us here. Well done, buddy. You won the race. Congratulations, mate.
Thanks. I'm so happy.
Holy moly.
Two words sum up for that for me, mate. Defensive masterclass. Seriously, it was. You managed that race, particularly in the wet, brilliantly.
Cheers, man.
My wing was at 410, so I couldn't do anything on the straightaways, so it was annoying.
We can see that was where he was catching. Go on after you, Lemony, go on.
Can I actually say as well, congratulations to Oliver there in third place, man. That was a great race between you and your teammate. Anything you'd like to say about the race yourself? Well,
yeah, you did. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, you guys, you were actually quite far down the grid at the first safety car period there, and you seem to come back really strongly through the field. Congratulations there with your third, you and your teammate as well, providing some great battles there with the Red Bull also. So fair play to you, mate. Fair play to all of you. Congratulations. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks very much. Absolutely pleasure as always. So yeah, lads, it was a close race. You the two leaders, Assassin and Pains. You guys were out front, just having your own race, battling, as you say, through the race long. But the pace at the back behind you was actually great as well. There was no contact between the first few laps. Also, it was just amazing racing, lads. Yeah, brilliant drive. Fair play to you. Sleep easy tonight, I tell you. Alright, guys. Anton, you all want to add on to that, or?
No, it's a great race by the front two. Well, by everybody really managed to complete that race, but the front two, they're in a league of their own. Just running away well controlled by Pains. Assassin, I would have threw everything at him like the kitchen sink and every bottle of beer he had, but
all I want to say is thanks very much, because now we've got to do that on Wednesday. Cheers, boys. Thanks.
Yeah,
no pressure now. Thanks very much.
I think I was lucky. I got that lap in qualifying, because I think if I started behind Assassin, he would have pulled off like China again.
Oh, that lap!
I think if I would have gotten by, which wasn't possible. You were doing really well on the defense, but I'll just...
One thing I want to quickly ask you, Assassin, actually. You know when you're both, middle of the race, when you were both on inters and you pit for your inters again, both of you, did you just decide to follow Pains in, or were you always going to go in that lap?
I just decided to follow Pains in, I really didn't know.
Because I genuinely felt that if you had the clean air, you were gone. Not necessarily running away with it, but you were in front and you were staying in front.
The overcut.
Yeah, I mean,
the overcut. Yeah, you might have just about snuck it if you'd gone one more lap extra or something. But you know, you never know. You never know.
If I got the clean air, I believe I could have pulled a gap that was enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great race. So I mean, P2 can't be mad at that. But wish I could have gotten by. But that was a great race, nonetheless. That's all for me, though.
Cool beans, lads.
Pains?
I hope to do it on Tuesday, or Wednesday, that is.
yeah, that's it. So to all our people out there, as you say, Pains and crew earlier on, we have our Tier 2 race now happening on Wednesday. at 10 o'clock, the usual time GMT, and then also our tier 3s on Fridays at 9 o'clock.
9,
so,
that's right.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock. So the league is growing. Anyone out there listening, I know yous all are. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and get in touch if you do want to join the league. Always more the merrier. So yeah, Anton lads, absolute pleasure to have you here as always.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright, from here at PLR, we bid you a good evening and have a great day.
Yep, buenas noches.